Nobody that's literally on the news every single day for clicks. And I told the news the other day, y'all owe me a check. You know why y'all owe me a check? Because you guys are using my face for likes and views. Like, stop it. It's clickbait. But you don't tell the truth. They don't tell you about all these programs we got going on. Why they ain't tell you about all this stuff that...
There's an old saying, never bring attention to how unnecessary you are to the process. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as a part of the SC family. Now, back to the story. And I hope you have your popcorn and something nice to drink, because this episode is going to be sizzling hot, okay? I'm talking piping hot. Y'all know that was gaslighting, right? Well, in the midst of the chaos surrounding the self-proclaimed supermayor Tiffany Henyard, she remained steadfast in her position, unapologetic for her actions despite warnings from the public, the feds being all over her like white on rice, and even the governor's lukewarm admonishment. Mayor Henyard has set up camp in her contempt, remaining obstinate as she makes light of this very serious situation that she faces, telling the media that they owe her a check for using her name and face as clickbait. Well, I'm guessing she doesn't really understand what an indictment looks like.
We have a food service thing going on right now, and people tend not to even want to tell y'all that. So if you're hungry, every Wednesday you can come by and get food and get different stuff. And then also you got our GA department. Our GA department, if you need help with your light, your gas, your water bill, things of that nature, you guys can come up here and get help for free. All these are free services, but no one's advertising it to you. But they advertise all the negativity, all the mess. Why is that?
Why is it, Tiffany? You know why. Because your bad behavior, your unprofessionalism, your antics, your lapdogs, underlings, and straight up acting like a female version of John Gotti has overshadowed all of the good things that you've done in the community. So we'll concede you fed the hungry, you have programs for seniors and children, and all of that's awesome. But we've told you more than once that two things can be true at the same time. You can be unfit for duty and do something good in the community at the same time. Yes, God can take a crooked stick and draw a straight line.
Still 10 toes down with you, and I just want you to know that this too shall pass, and when it do pass, you'll see what's next. But I wanted to lay some facts to that fiction story, that little fake story that's out there about how it works.
I'm guessing you meant when it does pass. But I have a question for the supermayor, a basic fundamental request for an explanation. Like, Tiffany, where are your friends and family? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but girl, has anyone in your family or friend pool checked you on your bad behavior? Now, let's take me for instance. I can tell you with complete certainty that my friends and family would have checked me like the feds are checking you. Except it would include a tongue lashing. I'm talking an old-fashioned cuss out, girl. Seriously, Tiffany, has anyone in your friend pool even tugged at your coattail to tell you that you are a walking disaster? Now, if the answer to that question is no, then that confirms that you have surrounded yourself with people just like you. And if you're the smartest person in your friend pool, that would explain everything.
Only mayor that's been putting on for the city. The only one. And I can put my stats up against anybody. But yet, they got to paint me in this bad picture because they can't beat me. Because if y'all could have beat me, right? Election time coming up. That's why you see all this craziness. Y'all would have did it the right way. But y'all got to do a smear campaign to try to beat me.
Oh my God, Tiffany, where is your 5th grade teacher? She or he must be cringing by now.
Another thing. Y'all brought an individual in that ain't never going to get paid because it's illegal. I told y'all that already. They ain't never going to get paid $400. This lady put in her paperwork. $400 an hour. An hour, guys. Where they do that at? So for those that don't understand, and y'all math ain't mathing, $400 an hour is $100 every 15 minutes. To do what? Come on, it's a money grab.
No, Tiffany, it's not a money grab. It's actually what you earn when you have a Juris Doctorate. That means that you've gone to undergraduate for 4 years and then you went on to law school. And $400 an hour for the state of Illinois is very, very standard. Quite frankly, in my opinion and my experience, it's kind of low, to be honest with you. So there again, Tiffany, you need to do your homework and educate yourself.
All I can do is open y'all eyes up and make y'all see what's going on, because some people don't know. And that ain't even just for her. That's her salary. And then what about the team that she got to bring in? What about travel expenses? All that's in the paperwork. But they didn't tell y'all that, did they?
No, actually, they didn't tell us that, Tiffany. But what it does tell us is that you're costing the village of Dalton and Thornton Township unnecessary money with these types of exposures. So you actually just made my point. Yes, you have to pay her $400 an hour in addition to the team of people that she's bringing with her, because you have created chaos and an exposure unnecessarily. So you don't need to be worried about what she's making. You need to be more concerned with the fact that she's making this money because of you and your antics.
Want their community to be in so much turmoil? Well, you got people flying in, people coming from all over, YouTubers or fake wannabe Instagrammers or whatever y'all call nowadays. That's not cool. But this is what's going on in my community. And I wanted to talk to y'all today to let y'all know that I'm not standing for it. So you will see me all the time telling people that I am not going anywhere and I'm not going to stand for the mess. Because at the end of the day, that's why I'm talking, because I'm trying to lay it to rest. It's so much going on and y'all don't even got proper information to make decisions.
Okay, so let's say, for the sake of conversation, the YouTubers are fake journalism, as you call it. Okay. I mean, we don't take offense to that, because at the end of the day, we're saying the exact thing that the news media outlets are saying. Actually, we know a little bit more than them. So be that as it may, call us fake. But Tiffany, what you're not going to call fake is when you're walking to cell block D with orange as the new black and love after lockup.
Y'all voted for Lightfoot, right? To come in here at $400 an hour. That's $100 for every 15 minutes. But yet y'all won't vote to open the swimming pool for the kids. That make sense. I asked about this last night. They took it off the warrant list. So those that live in Dalton, y'all want to swim? And I think that we should open the pool, because that's what I'm advocating for, to teach our kids, especially the black and brown kids, how to swim.
That's not what they said. What they said was they would like to see a certificate of insurance to ensure that you had a legal right to open the pool, and then that there would be adequate insurance liability insurance in place should there be any type of injury of sort, so that the township would have proper coverage in place.
But these, again, are the things, y'all bogus. Somebody put Beetlejuice. Y'all funny. I ain't mean to read that, but okay. These are the things that I'm advocating for.
No, Tiffany, you meant to read it. And the petty Beetlejuice comments, clearly referring to Lori Lightfoot, is petty and immature. See, that was a bully move. Yes, it was. Now, you would flip your weave if Mrs. Lightfoot were to get on a live platform and call you Little Wayne's twin sister. Yes, Tiffany, that's how things work. You don't get to be the bully and the victim at the same time. So stop attacking people's personal appearance. And we shouldn't throw rocks when we live in glass houses. And that applies to everyone.
And I want everybody to come out, support. I'm going to do a conversation with the mayor, and you can actually get the truth for yourself. Also, I've been trying to educate and teach people about taxes. A lot of people don't understand tax levies.
So you're going to teach people about taxes. Now, we're talking about the person who signed a contract for a vehicle for your township with a 38% interest rate, and you're going to teach someone about taxes. See, it's the wayward and nefarious nature of your conduct for me that has disintegrated any hope that you can recover from this, Tiffany. Now, I am a bit different from other people, originally calling for a second chance for you, knowing you were a novice at this. But even for me, Tiffany, your time has run out. And let me bring you up on your awareness. You go to church, right? Well, don't shoot the messenger, girl. Those are your words, not mine. In any regard, there's a short but powerful scripture, and I quote: anyone who loves correction loves knowledge. Likewise, anyone who hates to be corrected is stupid. Say amen or say ouch. And that's Proverbs 12:1, by the way.
All this smoke that's going on, did y'all know that my board of trustees in the village of Dalton, the four, that they raise y'all property taxes? Y'all didn't know that, huh? Did the news tell you that? Nope. But this are the things that's going on that they don't tell you, that's at your doorstep.
And if they did vote to raise taxes, Tiffany, I'm guessing they have a legitimate reason to do so. Now, I haven't been able to determine if this is just bad acting on the mayor's part, or has she just been brainwashed by her own success, at least her own version of success, that is, or simply is this a case of limited bandwidth? From the moment Pink Book Lessons broke this story, and shout out to Pink Book Lessons for carefully crafting this story, I was captivated by the courageous ignorance and audacious boldness that the supermayor displayed. It's the kind of blindness that makes one scratch their head in disbelief as the layers of truth behind her antics have publicly unraveled right before our eyes without any modification or remorse on her part. Now I'm going to play this clip once more because this was the final slap in the face. Mayor Henyard's boldest move yet, releasing this Facebook Live video, appearing to mock her accusers, leaving the citizens in disbelief at her audacity. It was a brazen display of confidence in the face of mounting pressure and scrutiny, then declaring that the media owes her a check. Now, Tiffany, the only check you're going to get is what Miss Valeria Stubbs said. Yes, girl, she said she was going to put $1 on your books when you go to the big house.
Nobody that's literally on the news every single day for clicks. And I told the news the other day, y'all owe me a check. You know why y'all owe me a check? Because you guys are using my face for likes and views. Like, stop it. It's clickbait. But you don't tell the truth.
Oh, Lord. Listen, guys, I'm going to tell you, if I wasn't getting over the flu, I would be able to hit that note. But in the meantime, self-proclaimed Mayor Tiffany Henyard remains resolute in her decisions, showing that when it comes to the truth, there is an immense gap standing between her version and everyone else's. Now, I can tell you this much, Tiffany. Everyone is not lying on you. And girl, if I were you, I would be getting my house in order instead of acting clueless like it's every day at the office. Now, did you not watch what's unfolding with the former President Donald Trump, Sean Diddy Combs, former Baltimore prosecutor Marilyn Mosby? And Mrs. Mosby committed what I call, at least, a victimless crime. And she barely escaped a prison sentence, getting confined to house arrest, then probation. And it was her own money, girl, that she withdrew from her own earned retirement. And as it relates to the names that I call the illustrations, please, 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 please do not go into the comment section going off. They were just illustrations, and I have not expressed my support for or against any of the people that I named. That's another video altogether. I don't know. I take that back. Regarding Miss Mosby, I'm still obviously researching the court records and documents, but I think that was a witch hunt. That's just my opinion on that. I have to be honest about that one. And as always, thank you for tuning in to Southern Confidential. And for more on this developing story and all things true crime, don't forget to subscribe and like. And I will see you on the next video.